Hello everyone, my name is Jerry Shaw. I am a product manager of Avalue Technology. I'm responsible for embedded computer system. Today, I'm going to share about the efficient way to manage your system remotely, which we call the Avalue RENITY Sentinel 2. And before we jump into the topic, I would like to talk about what is RENITY. So RENITY is a software developed by Avalue ourselves, focusing on in-band management, mainly to monitor device performance, collecting log information, sending notification, etc. However, when it comes to system crash or shutdown, RENITY is not able to wake up the device and get back to normal. So we have a RENITY Sentinel 2 to do power on, off, reset remotely, which is out-of-band service. In other words, RENITY Sentinel 2 is dual-band, include IB and OOB. Besides, statistics shows that 90% of the non-response device, we will just simply doing a very step by rebooting the device. And 70% of the mission-critical device will be back to normal after power cycling, which indicates that 70% of the device will be back to normal. And from another research shows that the average estimate cost of an on-site visit to repair the device is around $200. This extra cost will be a burden for a company. So now I'm going to bring up the three main features of the RENITY Sentinel 2. And first one, we can easily waive our on-site repair cost. And secondly, you may be wondering how to manage all the devices at once. But with a RENITY Sentinel 2, we can easily control about 2,500 devices at once. And last but not least, with the RENITY Sentinel 2, we can solve the problem of the maintenance cost and the device management issue, and we can have more time to expand our business for more projects and win more revenue. So since the RENITY Sentinel 2 sounds great, and why we should choose our solution? Here we are compared with other OOB solution. And first, IBMI is targeting for server level, so the extra cost is much higher. Besides, designing motherboard in advance is needed as well. On the other hand, we are familiar with Intel IAMT solution. However, it focuses on Core i5 above CPU level, which means that entry-level processes are not applied. Also, the cost is way much higher. So there, we have a better solution, RENITY Sentinel 2. For the extra cost, it's only about $30 to $50 depending on the storage capacities. And for the hardware, we only make sure that we have a 5V standby power, and we can make RENITY Sentinel 2 come to real. And now you can see the dashboard of RENITY Sentinel 2 in this page. Through the web page, we can easily monitor the device information. For example, we can check the CPU loading, memory loading, and also the storage lifespan, health are included. So we can clear to get the system status and know where to change your SSD. Next, we have two types of RENITY Sentinel 2. The first one, we have a non-cableless design, which is for the Wi-Fi environments. If you have a specific idea for the non-cableless design, this one will be your choice. On the other hand, if the environment or the field is need a strong Ethernet signal, or you need the solid Ethernet cable, we have the RJ45 version for you to choose. And you may be wondering what kind of platform does RENITY Sentinel 2 support. And basically, we support Windows 10 and Linux, ARM-based, and also x86-based for the most of the customers. As long as we can get the device in the internet and the power supply as well, we, like people in the office, just need a little button click, and we can do the reboot and recovery right away. So RENITY Center 2 with Avalue products can apply to many applications such as smart intersection, retail, kiosk, and factory. As you can see, more and more unmanned applications are deployed in retail, such like self-ordering, self-tracking machine. So RS2 can help monitor remotely every device in every retail store. And for the smart factory, if there is any equipment facing downtime, RS2 can help to power cycling remotely at the first place. So the customer don't have to spend the time and the people on site to do the repair stuff. And the production line can be back to normal. I believe that is very important for the business. And in this page, I'm going to detail to the first case study, the dynamic signal control system in Taipei City Sing District intersection. In this project, we work with Taipei City Department of Transportation, and we help not only to reduce 10 to 15 traffic jam, and also lower about 85% communication cost. Moreover, the system helps to collect the traffic flow data. And here is the functional diagram. Here, the functional diagram of the dynamic traffic control system. First, we have a EPC APO played as an AI recognition box with a smart cameras for object detection, behavior identification, and traffic flow counting. Secondly, EMS Skylake U collect data as a gateway transmit through 4G, 5G to cloud server to do big data analysis processing. So what if the function I mentioned above become non-functional anymore? Furthermore, we have to send the engineer to the site to do the repair. And what if the site is not in Taipei City? It's much far away, like in Kaohsiung or in Penghu, like offshore sites. So the transportation cost and the man cost will be extraordinary and the burden for the company. So, but with the RENITY Sentinel 2, we can easily solve your problem. So, as you can see, more and more unmanned applications are deployed in retail, such as kiosk, self-ordering, self-checking machine. So, RENITY Sentinel 2 can help monitor remotely every device in every retail store. Another interesting case I would like to share with you is that everyone knows that public advertisements, billboards such as New York Times Square, thousands of TV walls broadcasting news advertise 24/7, non-stoply. So if there's any downtime and no content playing, huge amounts of fine will be caused for the business losses. And that's not what we like to see. And with a RENITY Sentinel 2, we can easily solve this problem. Okay, next, I'd like to share our ARC product, ARC 1532 for HMI factory automation. In this case, our ARC plays as a panel PC, shows the machine information. As HMI controller for a factory automation line, we need stable performance in the harsh environments and running without any issue. So while our user perform the introduction of production, if there's any equipment facing downtime, RS2 can help to power cycling remotely at the first place, so the customer don't have to send people to on-site to do the repair. And another story, OFT is our product as well, and mainly to focus on kiosk for retail. For example, ATM on the field. What if OS crash or the system crash and cause people can withdraw money or do transaction operation? Some field is located in a remote area without human service, and the engineer cannot get to the point right away. So however, we only need RS2 solution and get ATM back to operation in few minutes to maintain customer positive experience. On the other hand, we can do system prediction. If the system becomes offline due to voltage abnormal or affected by environment temperature, humidity, etc. Our RS2 will send notification to the customer and check issue and do remote control. Next, we have a EDP product. EDP 3133 mainly focus on our outdoor signage and retail. For the outdoor signage, EDP is empowered by solar power or fixed power supply. Also, it is an ideal media for outdoor e-bulletin for advertisement. Features to sunlight readable, eco-friendly, and power-saving as well. Ready plug and play. However, when the device have problems, usually we have to send manpower to do the repair. But with a RS2 solution instead, we can save manpower and transportation cost. Avalue has been established for 20 years. With our knowledge and experience, we can make our solution more smarter and efficient. So if you have any problem or questions, please contact our salesperson and let us know. Thank you for listening.